Well guys, I travelled about 9 miles to a place called Glossop for this edition of Skatepark Saturdays, and where I live in Oldham it was dry. I've got here and it's soaking wet through. So while I'm here I'm just going to give you a run through of the park so you guys can see what it's like and if it's worth the travel or not. So at one end of the park you got this big flat bank with a quarter in the middle and a ledge running across the top. Pretty cool little layout. And if you move into the centre you got this nice centrepiece which consists of a spine, a little wave bump ramp, and then driveway fun box style thing with ledges, and then this nice little ledge here. When you move over to the far end you got a little stir set which is a bit iffy because for the size of the stir set there just does not seem to be any run up whatsoever. So it seems a bit poorly designed, but there you go. Flat bank which is a little on the steep side, I don't know if you can tell from here, but it is quite a steep flat bank with a quarter next to it and then a big vert wall which is pretty impressive. I don't think I would skate that if I did come and skate again. So on paper it does look like a pretty good park, but is it worth travelling here again for another skate park Saturday? I'm not 100% sure, just because in between the obstacles I'm stood right near the vert wall now and on this side of the ramps, and there's quite some gap between these ramps and the middle section, and then you got the same kind of gap again to get to the backside where the big flat bank is. So I'm not sure how the flow of the park would work, like if you'd be able to hit one obstacle and then say for instance on this flat bank do a shove it, would you have enough momentum to carry you to get back over and be able to trick on the driveway slash fun box? I'm not sure because the ground in the middle is quite substantial distance. So that's one con. Another con, that flat bank is super steep. I'm not sure I'll be doing anything on that, and that vert wall, as cool as it is, again I don't think I'd do anything on. And the stairs, well, even if there was a good run up I wouldn't be doing anything on because it's too big, but the run up is pretty shoddy. But the one thing that has caught my eye, and I just have to see, is it worth coming back for, is this nice little ledge. It's just above ankle height, so it's slightly higher than what a curb would be, but not quite as high as other ledges, so it could be good for me to take my 50/50s up to the next height. So the question is this ledge worth coming back to this park for? Because that is the main reason I would come, and I don't know is the answer. So if you guys want to find out, is it worth coming back for that, you're going to have to carry on watching Skatepark Saturdays and see if this park ends up on it again. But that's it today guys, sorry no skateboarding, but it was dry where I was and I've come here and it's not even just a little bit wet, it is very wet, as you can see from this big puddle at the side of the ramp over there. So sadly I can't even just do a tiny bit of skating. But comment below, do you think this park's worth me coming back to again or not? I look forward to reading all your comments, and I'm going to mull it over. Is it worth coming back to this park for another episode of Skatepark Saturdays? Cheers for watching guys, cheers for listening, See you later.